Girl, Coach Missy, and this is the Coach Missy edition. I am here to help you change your mind and change your life. Today, we are talking about how winners communicate. How winners communicate. Specifically, I'm talking about how you project yourself into the world. How you project yourself into the world, because what you say and how you say it and when you say it determines what comes back to you. Welcome in, everybody. Tapping is clapping, sharing is caring. This is my free coaching program. Let's get it, let's go. Listen, I tell people, give me 30 minutes, 30 days. Give me 30 minutes for 30 days to help you change your life, change your mindset, change your life. These are things that I did for myself, and it can work for you as well. All right. Now, remember, today we're going to start offering the hot seat coaching. If you want to go ahead and ask me free coaching questions, or you want to go give me specifics about what you got going on, and we can get a mini coaching plan together for you, it's going to happen right after this free lesson. But you have to be a super fan. If you are not a super fan, once it's going to tell you, I'm going to change it over to a super fans only chat. Or you either have to have a subscription on Facebook or YouTube, a paid subscription, or be a super fan here on TikTok. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say this again. We're going to talk about how you project yourself into the world, because how you say, when you say it, and what you say will determine what comes back to you. All right. I want you to type the word overflow in the comments. Type the word overflow in the comments if you're ready to stop being overlooked. Type overflow in the comments if you're ready to stop being misunderstood. Type overflow in the comments if you're ready to stop being undervalued. All right. Now, let me say that. Closed mouths don't get overflow. Oh, Marsha, I never sent it out. My bad. Closed mouths don't get overflow. Just stay on Facebook for right now. Closed mouths don't get overflow. I say it again. Now, Cardinal got on me about drinking out of his mug, so I got my mug back today. Closed mouths don't get overflow. Hmm? Listen, whatever you want in your life, overflow, you got to speak up. You want overflow in a relationship? Speak up. Say something. Closed mouths don't get overflow. All right, y'all, listen. I want you to know that you can be gifted, called, qualified, anointed, educated, talented, and still invisible. One more time. You can be gifted, called, qualified, anointed, educated, talented, and still invisible. How many people feel invisible? Listen, you can be invisible if you do not know how to project yourself. I didn't say protect, project yourself. Speak up for yourself. Say what it is that you want. Thank you for becoming a super fan, Miss Latanya underscore your diva. All right. So if you are new here, welcome in. This is my Psychology of Winning free 30-day coaching program. Please get your pen and paper. Get your pen and paper, whatever you needed to take notes. Because just don't want you to listen to me. I want you to learn from me, and I want you to apply it. Just don't listen and amen and girl, that's me and high five. No, I don't need the emojis. I need you to write. I need you to apply this to your life. Right? My goal, my intention for 2026 is to create 10 millionaires. And the 10 millionaire process starts with the free coaching. Say it again. The 10 millionaire process starts with free coaching. In order for you to have a millionaire mindset, you got to have a positive mindset. You have to understand that you win every day. In order for you to become a millionaire, you have to have a winning attitude, a winning mindset, right? You have to know that you win every day of the week. Even if you lose something, you still win because you had it to lose. Huh? So go ahead and get whatever it is that you need to take your notes, and we are going to start. When y'all ready, let me know y'all ready. Shout out to everybody that's watching me on TikTok and YouTube. Now, normally I go back and forth with the trolls on YouTube, but not today. I want to get this message out. Come back tonight if you want to troll, because I'll be with the shenanigans and all the shit. Thank you. All of it. But for right now, I'm gonna let the trolls stay on YouTube because I'm monetized. I got all the listen. I got all the time they need tonight. I ain't been live at night for a long time. I got all the time you need tonight, Bookie. Huh? Hey, while y'all getting ready, I was listening to Tia Kemp. I was listening to Tia Kemp cuss out Peach. Okay? I was listening to Tia Kemp cuss out Peach McIntyre. Baby, I ain't heard nobody cuss that good since 1997. I ain't heard nobody cuss that good since my auntie Peaches. Huh? I'm inspired. You hear me? I'm inspired. Okay? Just like Tia Kemp had time, I got time tonight. Okay? Delighted. Okay? I got my Skittle water. I got coffee and cappuccino. I got about 8 more bags of Lay's potato chips. Okay? I'm ready. Okay? I got time today. What's up, Miss Kathy? So welcome in, everybody. I got time today. Now, let's get into it. We're going to start with lesson number 1. We're going to talk about, so I'm talking about positive self-projection. We talked about self-direction yesterday. We're talking about today self-projection. Positive self-projection. I'm going to tell you what it is. All right? I need 2 people to take notes in TikTok and 1 person to take notes in Facebook and 1 on YouTube. So let's talk about it. I want you to know that listen, positive self-projection is not pretending. It's not pretending to be something. Positive self-projection is not about bragging. I don't have to go down a list of everything I've done. And positive self-projection is not about being loud. Positive self-projection is the intentional, intentional communication of your value. I'm going to take a sip and I'm going to come back to it. What is positive self-projection? Somebody write it out in the comments. Positive self-projection is the intentional communication of your value. That's it. Positive self-projection. It's okay to talk good about yourself. It's okay to talk good about you. Positive self-projection is the intentional communication of your value. Let's talk about it. Is how you speak, how you introduce yourself, how you ask, how you set boundaries, how you correct, how you explain, and how you stay silent. Listen, sometimes staying silent is the loudest speech of it all. Huh? It is how you speak. It is how you introduce yourself. Remember, I told you people were like, "Oh, Coach Misty, what do you coach? What do you coach? Bad bitches." And then I go back to, I look at them. I coach bad bitches. They be like, "What?" Yeah, I coach bad bitches. You want to be one? You want to join us? I said, I coach people into greatness, right? I don't go down a laundry list. Oh, I'm an author. I'm a seer. I got an MBA, this, that, and the other. Not da. I coach bad bitches, period, like that. You hear me? Right? It's how you set boundaries. It's how you correct people, how you explain, and how you stay silent. All of that is projection. And I want you to know that when you become a winner, winners understand this. People don't respond to your intentions, they respond to your projection. Let that sink in. I'm going to say it again. Tapping is clapping, y'all. Let's get up to 10,000 likes. People don't respond to your intentions. They respond to your projection. Huh? Here's the deal. Let me give you a fun example. Y'all remember back in the day when we would get ready to fight? Remember before, when street fighting was a thing? Who was the one? Listen, the scariest person in the fight is the one that don't say much. I will never worry. The one that gets, the one to be rah rah. I'ma beat your ass. I'ma da. Not her. It's the other one. The one that don't say nothing. She ain't saying shit, but she speak volumes. Y'all ever seen some shit like that? You're gonna be like, oh, she about to beat her ass. Huh? Yeah, I know I ain't the only one. I know I ain't the only one that had witnessed something like that. Where you got one over here talking cash money shit. The other one like, man, say, going on somewhere. Huh? Going on somewhere. And this other one, run. And the other one over there like, hey, okay. And you be sitting there like this. This me. This is me back in 92. I was even playing shit back then. She about to beat her ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I started taking a step back. Shit about to get weird. Huh? It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. It's about your intention. People, listen, it's your projection is what matters. I want you to know this. If people constantly misunderstand you, undervalue you, or take advantage of you, that's not always because they're wrong. Listen, I maybe I need to take my glasses off so y'all hoes hear me. If people are always trying to take advantage of you, always undervaluing you, or they misunderstand you, you like, oh, I'm the black sheep of the family, nobody understands me, whoop de doop doo. It's not because they're wrong. It's because you never told them who you are. Huh? You never told them who the fuck you are. Why you always say, please allow? Why you always think I start off with that song, please allow me to reintroduce myself? You never told them who you are. So if you never tell anybody who you are, they treat you any kind of fucking way. And then we want to get rah-rah, right? Then we get rah-rah, you know. All right, y'all, we got a flash goal. Let's get 37 people to send a rose. I just need half of y'all to send a rose. Let's go. Listen. Then you wait until shit hit the fan to try to explain who you are. But at that point, you seem manic because you mad and you hyped up and your blood pressure up. So people are like, oh, she angry. She's volatile. No. You should have said that shit with a calm spirit. Huh? I'm her. I'm her. Hmm? Do you know that your style will tell people who you are? When you are comfortable with you, you know that? You ain't gotta say shit. You ain't gotta have on no whole bunch of designer shit. When you are confident in who you are, that shit leaks from your body. I had on me a little two-piece. Hmm? I had me a little Asian two-piece on last night. Kind of what I'm talking about, a little sweater two-piece. It was cold as fuck last night here in Dallas, and I had my ankles out with some swim shoes on. It wasn't my rubber duckies, it was some black ones. I got some black ones. Some black swim shoes on. It cost $13 off of Temu. And my little coral, y'all saw the outfit I had on last night with a green jacket, with a green sleeveless puffer coat and a Gucci purse and my glasses on and my hair waved. And when we went out yesterday, I had people stop me like, yo, like, I love your look. My look was crazy. But guess what? I was comfortable in my crazy. It was who I am. And it was like, oh, you look super cute. And Cardinal was like, wow. Even Cardinal had to look at me. He was like, that color is really nice on your skin. Like, even Cardinal had to get with it. I had a man grab my arm coming out the VFW. I thought he was crazy. Cardinal was right there. He grabbed my arm. He said, hey, he said, whatever this is, I like it. He said it's giving. That man said it's giving. He said, wait. And that man said it's giving auntie. He said, I like this. I don't know. He said, I like the little outfit. I don't know what it is. He said it's giving. I said, okay. I did it back to him. I said, he said, I said, okay. Well, thank you. Right? It's how you project yourself. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever expected people just to know your value? Listen, have you ever expected people just to know your value? Have you ever did that? Have you ever walked in the room and expected people to know who the fuck you were? Drop some eyes. Drop the look. If you ever walked in the room, we need 20. Hey, it is 80 of y'all watching this goddamn live. Now, if I turn this bitch on super chat, y'all gonna be bad. I need 20 people who haven't sent me a rose to send. We need 24 people who haven't sent a rose to send a rose. Every day we say this. And the crazy part is, what I'm giving you is worth more than a penny. What you're getting over here is worth more than a penny. I always tell people, if you have it to give and it's not going to hurt you, fucking give. I'm saying, hey, let's go ahead and get the word out. We hit this flash goal. TikTok will put me on the For You page. We have more people come in. More people are helped. Here's the deal. If I can help your sister, if I can help your cousin, if I can help your mother, then I'm helping future generations, right? If I can change the mind of you, I don't want you to do this work alone. I don't want you to have to go out here and do this alone. I don't want you to have to tell everybody, y'all go check out Coach Misty. She be saying some real shit. I started taking her free classes. Whoop-de-doo. Send the fucking rolls. We get put on the For You page. More people come in. It's a penny. We talked about this yesterday with the church service. We always want to give, but we always want people to give to us. We want to receive, but we never give. We don't work together collectively as a unit. The first thing y'all be sitting up talking about, shit, well, I'm about to sit up here and send her a rose. Shit, I need a rose. Shut up. I'm trying to teach you how to get your fucking life together for free. We need 10 more people who haven't sent the rose to send a rose. Crazy. Now, I'm going to go into how winners speak. Still ain't hit the fucking goal. I'm going to say this. So we're going to do this. If we don't hit the goal by the time this 10 minutes run out, we need 9 more people who haven't sent the rose to send the rose. I'm going to turn this bitch on to a super chat only. To a super live only. So only my super fans will be able to watch. And that's that. That's all. I ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna run this shit every day. Thank you, Leah. And we're gonna run that shit every day. Every day. I'm gonna do the same shit every day. I'm gonna get the message out regardless. Ain't about me deserving a rose. We working together collectively so this shit get put on the For You page. For y'all thinking y'all know so much, TikTok don't pay me to go live. TikTok don't pay me to go live. I'm not charging for no readings. I'm giving you everything I got for free. If you want to be in my coaching program, if you want to be one of the people to ask me questions, you can join the super fine chat right now for $4.99 for the entire month. You can't get coaching nowhere for $5. You can't even get a recorded class for coaching for $5 fucking dollars. When we reach our engagement goals, I reach more people, which means more people come in and they get this good word. I'm not getting paid from TikTok to go live. Because I know some of y'all be at home. Y'all watch me, but y'all be like, shit, fuck that. She done made her money. Yeah, you do. Your hoes do. Don't tell me I'm lying. Yeah. You do. Some of y'all probably think I get paid to go live. Somehow I'm getting money from going live. Absolutely not. So anytime I go live and give y'all free game, that's from the bottom of my heart. I don't get paid to go live. Right? And listen, and when you give me a rose, if I get 37 roses, I only get 50% of that. It's a penny. So when y'all send me 37 roses, I literally get 18 cents. Huh? I'm balling with 18 cents? Absolutely not. However, the bigger reward is having more people come into this live and having more people get this work so that you can go to work and sit next to somebody who's also enlightened. Huh? That's it. That's all. Here we are. Now, let's get into it. I ain't never seen no shit like that before in my life. Let's talk about it. Winners speak differently than people who are still trying to be chosen. I'm going to say this again. Thank you for sharing. Sharon did it. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon was the last one. Now let's get on with the get on. Winners speak differently than people who are still trying to be chosen. Let me tell you how winners speak. Number one, winners speak clearly. Remember we talked about this last night where I told y'all, I said, hey, stop saying you don't have no filter because that's taken away from who you are as a person. Yeah, you might say what you want to say. You might speak your mind, but that doesn't mean you don't have a filter. Thank you. Leah, it's stars over there on Facebook. Over here is roses. That don't mean you don't have a filter, right? Winners speak clearly. Winners speak directly. I don't talk in circles. I talk straight to you. I don't do roundabouts. I don't be like, well, I don't give parables. I don't listen. I talk directly to you. If I got something to say, I've been like that since I was little. When I got something to say to you, I talk directly to you. Winners speak clearly and they speak directly. Winners also speak calmly. Then you'll be like, Coach, you don't be calm. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. When I be hollering, this really antics for me. I do be calm. I don't get upset. What the fuck I'm gonna get upset for? Y'all be like, oh, who got her riled up? Girl, I entertain myself. I'll be laughing. Okay? Winners speak calmly. Hmm? Winners speak without over explaining. Huh? If I tell you something and you don't know what it is, unless you ask me a clarifying question, it's up to you to figure that shit out. Hey, Miss Sharon. Winners speak without over explaining. Winners speak without shrinking. Stand up, say it with your chest. Winners speak without apology for existing. I'm not, and I'm gonna give y'all some examples. I'm not gonna apologize for my presence. Winners speak with intention, and winners speak with ownership. I'm gonna go down that list for y'all again. How do winners speak? Clearly, directly, calmly, without over explaining, huh? Without shrinking, without apology for existing, with intention and with ownership. I want you to know that a winner will never whisper their needs. I'm not going to whisper my needs. I'm not going to want Cardinal to do something for me and not speak up about it. I told Cardinal exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Huh? I said, I want a new watch. I said, I need a regular watch. The Apple Watch is cool, but the bitch be going dead. I need a regular smuggler watch. Hmm? I'm not gonna sit here and let him try to figure it out and then get mad when he don't give me shit for Christmas or he come with the wrong shit. No, I'm a winner. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want. Again, winners don't whisper their needs. They don't hint and they don't hope. They state. I'm saying this again. As a winner, I'm not going to whisper what I need. I'm not going to leave little notes around the house hoping that you catch on. I'm not going to hint at things. If I'm hungry, goddamn it, I'm hungry. I'm not going to sit here and let this man listen to my stomach talking in parables. Right? My stomach, and I'm sitting on the couch. Thank you. I'm sitting on the couch and my stomach, and I'm like, well, he heard my stomach. I love you too, Dip. And I'm gonna answer your messy ass questions today. Right? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I know he hear my fucking stomach talking and he not gonna say nothing. That is crazy work. I don't know why y'all women do that. That is wild work to me. What is wrong with you? If you hungry, say you fucking hungry. Huh? I don't hope for nothing to happen. We state. Winners state things. Huh? I don't know why women do that shit. It's like they want a man to read their mind. Women want to be catered to, but don't know what catering really is. That's a different subject for a different day. Women who say they want to be catered to ain't never really been catered to. They don't know what it is. Or they don't have any type of boundaries. They don't have any life rules. Like catering to me is making my coffee. Catering to me is bringing me home Mike and Ike's. People have an idea what catering to somebody is based off of shit they saw on TV or their favorite love song, right? It's about the little things that make you happy, right? Catering to me is fixing me a plate while I'm on live, right? Catering to me is holding my hand when I step off of a curb. That's what catering to me is. All that other shit is irrelevant, right? That get me going. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about how losing. Now we just talk about what winners sound like. Let's talk about how losing communication sounds. I didn't call you a loser. I'm trying to be positive here. But we're going to talk about when you have a losing communication, a loser communication style. Right? You say shit like this. I don't want to be a bother, but how many of y'all say that shit? I don't want to be your whole tiptoeing at work and you wear a size 10. Bitch, please. I don't want to be a bother, but you bothering me. Bitch, your energy is bothering me. That's why people don't take you serious. I don't want to be a bother, but, or this might be silly, but, or I'm sorry to ask you this. When the whole start off with I'm sorry to ask me, bitch, I'm sorry too. What? I'm sorry to ask you. Or if it's not too much trouble, it is trouble because you defined it as trouble. You said it was trouble. So when you start off with, if it's not too much trouble, that's a red flag for me. But saying, bitch, it's trouble. Or I know you busy, but y'all love to hit me with the text message with that bullshit. I know you busy, but what? What? If you know I'm busy, why you fucking with me? I know you busy, but I want you to know that every time you speak like that, you project. This is what you say into the world. I don't believe I deserve space. You say to the world, I don't believe I deserve space. Whether it's space at home, space in the workplace, space in your relationship, space at church, space in your organizations. I don't believe I deserve space. And this is why people treat you the way that they do, because you have told them it's okay to treat this is what you did. I know you busy. If it's not too much trouble, look at ass. I'm sorry to have to ask you. I had a bitch one time ask me, I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but can you move your car? Bitch, I absolutely cannot. I'm sorry to tell you no. How am I gonna get out? Ask the next motherfucker to move their car. I'll wait. Bitch, I'm not blocking you in. Oh, you don't know how to drive. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing worse than a grown ass woman tiptoeing up to somebody. I'm sorry to ask you. If you don't mind, I do. And listen, I need y'all big back asses to stop tiptoeing. If you over 40 years old, stop tiptoeing around shit. Hell, over 30, stop tiptoeing. I'm sorry to ask you, looking ass. Stop. Let's talk about how we're going to reframe this. Ready? Let's work through something, right? Listen, so instead of saying, I don't want to be annoying, but I need, bitch, just say I need. Huh? You said I hate when people say that to me. It's my facial reactions. Like, can I help you, sir or ma'am? What, bitch? Listen, instead of saying I don't want to be annoying or I don't want to bother you, but I need, bitch, just say I need. Fuck it. Winners just state what they want. They don't come in with all these excuses. I don't be like, Carno, I know you just, hey, I want to go get something to eat. What we doing? He can say yes, no, maybe so. I ain't gonna be like, I know you just got home from work, and I know it was, you know that, leave him the fuck alone. I don't do that. Oh, hey, what we doing? You wanna go get something to eat? You tired? All right, cool. I'm gonna order. That's it. Right? So instead of saying, if you don't mind, you see how I do it? If you don't mind, say, hey, here's what I need going forward. Leave all that shit. Leave all that shit out of here. Winners don't tiptoe. We don't tap dance. Okay? Winners don't two step. Okay? Winners don't do none of that. Huh? Not at all. Don't say, if you don't mind, say, hey, here's what I need moving forward, especially in the workplace, especially if you're a person in leadership. If you are a supervisor, manager, whatever it is, and you don't understand why people don't respect you, your team don't respect you, 9 times out of 10, bitch, you tiptoeing. Huh? You the biggest ballerina. I had to stop myself. I'm back. I said, you the biggest ballerina. Okay, this bitch is pure. Never mind. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. Huh? Kai, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Am I out of chips? I'm sorry. Okay. My bad. My fault. Eat a chip. Eat a chip. Okay. Here's another example. I'm sorry. I just feel. Stop saying that in your relationships. Stop apologizing before you tell a motherfucker how you feel. You don't say, I'm sorry. I just feel. Listen. I want you to say, I feel, and I'm addressing it. I feel like you fucking off. And here's why. Bitch, I will give a TED talk to anybody. I will give a TED talk to my grandkids. Okay. Hey, Nyla, I feel like you need your ass whooped, and here's why. Hmm? Zen, I feel like you playing on my head, and here's why. I teach my grandkids that. I don't baby talk with them. Ooh, boo, boo, no. Okay? Huh? I feel like I told the newest little grandbaby, I told his mama, I said, why is you making this man a vegan? Huh? Huh? Why ain't this grown ass man on food? I didn't say, girl, I don't mean to be in your business. But you know I have 4 kids. Hell no. That baby's 6'3" at 6 months. Where the fuck is his food at? That man need a chicken bone. Huh? You talking about you going through milk. You need to be going through sandwiches. Get that baby some food. I didn't be like, girl, I just want to tell you, don't get offended. Fuck out of here. That man need a steak. That's my son, baby. He needs some food, ho. Huh? You said, I'm not going to send no formula. I'm going to send fucking DoorDash order. Huh? I'm going to send my man a 6-foot sub. What are we doing? And he will be like, oh, Coach Missy, you just say anything. And bitch, you say nothing. Here we are. I sleep good at night. I sleep good at night. What about you? All right. Remember, winners don't ask for permission to be respected. I'm not going to ask you for your permission to respect me. I'm not going to ask your permission to say what the fuck I got to say. I'm just going to fucking say it. If I'm not hurting you, if I'm stating facts, bitch, if I'm not hurting your feelings, I ain't called you out your name. It is what it is, bitch. This is what I need. Here's what I need going forward. I'm not about to apologize for asking you to do your fucking job. And this is what I feel. This is how I feel, and I'm about to address it. Period. You said extra mashed potatoes. That man need meat. That man don't need no mashed potatoes. That my man need meat. Now, let's talk about it, because a lot of y'all are like, ooh, she confident. And then some of y'all think I'm arrogant. Huh? You said in my workplace, don't say I'm sorry, I did wrong. Instead, say I apologize. Don't even say that. If you say, hey, here's what I did and here's how I'm gonna fix it. I don't apologize. I don't like, oh, I'm sorry or I apologize. No, this is where I fucked up. I take accountability. I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up on the spreadsheet. I'm about to go fix it. Give a bitch 5 minutes. See, that's why I ain't in the workplace no more. I would talk like that. Give a whole 5 minutes. Okay, that email is fucked up. Don't read it. Huh? All that shit wrong. That's me. That's how I was in the workplace. And they kept giving me jobs. They kept giving me managerial jobs. And I ain't talking about at McDonald's, though. They kept putting me in charge of people, which was crazy work for me. I know I fucked up on Excel. Okay. Huh? Okay. It looked like like our department made $13 and not 13,000. I'll be right back. That was on me. I'm hungry. That's how I would approach it. Real players fuck up too, right? It's about how you handle it. And people be like, girl, you good. Go on and fix it. But if you go in there tiptoeing, oh my God, I have eyes. I am so sorry. I'll get the fuck out of here. Please. How many people think I should go back to work just for the shits of it? How many people think that I should go back and get a managerial position? Raise your hand if you think I should. Raise your hand. I think I'm gonna put my degree back to work. Y'all think I should go back to work? Kai said no. What you mean? For what? Oh, I'll just go back to work just to fuck with people. I don't want to go to work for real. I thought about going back to be a substitute teacher to fuck with kids. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Okay? I'm gonna say what I want to say to kids. Fuck them. What you gonna do? Fire me? I don't need this shit. Okay? I just want to go score on kids. That's all. She said no. Them kids need me. Those kids need me. Those kids need me. Okay? 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 You said nobody has time to play with me and Bill. I know you fucking lying. That be me in the classroom. I know you fucking lying. Huh? I had a tutoring business before. Y'all know I used to be a teacher. Y'all know that, right? Did y'all know that? I used to teach. I taught 8th grade. I started with algebra 1. I said, fuck them kids. Then I went to 5th grade. I taught math. I was a math teacher. I taught math. I love math. Then I went to 5th grade. I love my 5th grade babies. I had the baddest homeroom. Not baddest in that. Oh my God. No, I'm talking about the baddest little criminals in my homeroom. I had one boy, he was about 13 years old in the 5th grade. He used to come to school with a wad of money every day. And I'd be like, well, since you showed up with money, go get me a Pepsi. And he would ask me to hold his money until we got out of school because he trusted me. Okay, little Juan. Shout out to you, Juan. Juan, I will hold Juan's bankroll. Give Miss Scott $20. give Miss Scott $20. He would always buy me a Pepsi. He'd be like, Miss Scott, you want a Pepsi? You know I want a Pepsi. Wine. Go to the teachers. I said, you got a mustache. Go down to the teacher's lounge. Give me a Pepsi and a Reese cup. It's D4. He'd be like, I'll be back. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You the same age as security guard here. Go downstairs and get my shit. Okay. Please, let's get back to it. Let's talk about confidence versus arrogance. He did have a mustache. He did. Juan had a mustache. He did. We had to do a home visit because he had been missing school. And so myself and the other fifth grade team, we went to his house. We looked like a bunch of Jehovah's Witness. And hell yeah, Reese Cups was D4. You better know it. We looked like a bunch of Jehovah's Witness walking up to Juan porch. And you could tell there was some shit going, there was a trap house where he lived at. And his mama, she worked all kind of hours and stuff. Like his brother and sister was raising him, but they was like in the streets and shit. It was crazy. So the other teachers was like, we not walking up on the porch. They all on the sidewalk and shit, looking like they got watchtowers. Is Miss Alvarez home? And they was like, who asking? And I'm looking at them and I said, y'all got me fucked up. Baby, I took my jacket off because I had tattoos. I had tattoos. So we had our that school I had to cover up my tattoos. In my first school, I didn't. Baby, I whipped that jacket off. I whipped that jacket off. They saw all them tattoos, okay? Tat it up. I said, where is Juan's mama? I Miss Scott. They looked, they said, you the math teacher, ain't you? I said, Juan told you about me? Yeah. I said, I need to talk to who in charge over here. Because Juan ain't been in school. Huh? Let's talk. And I went up on the porch. What's popping? Okay. What's up? Okay. Hola, como estás? What's popping? And they was like, yeah, you cool. The other teachers was standing there. I said, y'all get on up here. What's popping? Don't mind me just watching. What's going on? Yeah, who in charge? And I got to talking to the brother. And the brother was telling me that he was gonna get him to come to school and stuff like that, And he was like, "Man, it's just so nice that y'all care about him." Not knowing that we had to go do that before they turned it over to children's services. That was part of the process. But listen, you got to get some stuff together. I walked up on that porch like a winner, the winner that I am. Let's talk about it. How many people are confident, and how many people listen? This is a judgment. Listen, this is a safe space. How many people think I'm arrogant? It's okay. Come on. I can take it. How many people think I'm arrogant? I didn't heard this before. Uh, we not gonna block you. I still love you. How many people think I'm arrogant? You can say me. It's okay. You goes lying. Hmm. Nor said, Kai said she think I'm arrogant. Kai, Kai, I'm arrogant. Wow. You said when I first watched your live, I thought you were overwhelming eating gummy worms. That overwhelmed you eating gummy worms? That overwhelmed you eating gummy worms? You need to get out more often. Uh, that should overwhelm you. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. I'm about to clear up a business, and some of y'all think it is okay. And then thank you for the people who are honest. I am very truthful. Listen, she said, I'm not arrogant, but I am firmly confident. Oh, yeah. Listen, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. Let me tell you why I am who I am. I'm not who I am because of TikTok. I'm not am who I am because of weight loss. My mother, my parents, listen, my parents told me from a child I was her. My parents told me as a child I was her. You got to pour into these kids. My parents told me as a baby I was her. Huh? When I walked into church, huh? My mother let people know this is a star. Huh? I don't know what she gonna be, but whatever it is, she gonna light it up. She's a star. You will treat her as such. You understand me? It was poured into me as a child. You are smart. You understand? You are intelligent. Listen, you are a genius. I had people who pour into me. That's why I pour into y'all old hoes. My great aunt poured into me. She told me when I was 3 years old and I learned I was reading at 3. I ain't talking about Cat in the Hat either, hoe. I was reading books at 3. She believed in me. They believed in me. And so they said, well, let's see what you can do. And they told me from a child I was a genius. And I didn't believe nothing else. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to do. I'm trying to reprogram y'all. And y'all like, well, you learned that as a child. I'm in my 40s. You can still be programmed to be something different. If they told me as a child I was a genius, if my grandmother told me as I was growing up, you don't need makeup, you old school beautiful, you're pretty. You understand me? You don't need all that. You're a pretty girl. You have a beautiful face. I chose to believe that. I chose to delete that. The mind can be reprogrammed. The mind can be programmed. Listen, you could never tell me shit. Never. And then, and here's the deal. It stuck with me. See, we choose the things that stick with us. Listen, wherever you are is a choice. It stuck with me. I gained weight. I was damn near 400 pounds, right? Listen, I may not listen. The inside of me may not have felt like much, but you weren't gonna tell me. Listen, I tell them you might call me fat, but what you ain't gonna call me is ugly or stupid. You'll never call me that. Fat, I can lose weight, but you ain't never gonna tell me I'm not pretty. You're never gonna tell me I'm not smart. You're never gonna tell me that I can't do whatever the fuck I said I'm going to do. Why? Because it was programmed into me that whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. All you got to do is just take a step. You hear me? And I'm going to help you. This is what I'm trying to teach y'all now. This is how I'm trying to reprogram you now. Huh? And to believe in that. Let's talk about it. I wanted confidence is not arrogance. Confidence, not arrogance. I want to tell you what confidence is. Right? You said, I tell my daughter every day she is a queen. She's 22 and I still tell her every day. I told y'all, thank you. Thank you for that, Michelle McBee. I told you what my daughter Zoe do. Zoe says queen. Zoe says queen to everybody. I cuss Zoe out and Zoe be like my daughter. She say, as you should, queen. And we both bust out laughing. And guess what? My 3-year-old granddaughter, guess what my granddaughter does? She goes into school when she see women and she say, hi, queen. She called people queen because we call her a queen. Hey, queen, as you should. You want Zoe say this in. You want another donut? Zoe say, yeah. She said, as you should, queen. And you got a 3-year-old baby. Address say, hey, queen. Huh? Come on, somebody. Listen, I'm going to help y'all hoes. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about it. Let me tell you what confidence is before we talk about arrogance. Confidence is calm. And y'all be like, well, Coach Missy, you're calm. Bitch, I am calm. This is me calm. I'm very animated. I'm a good time, bitch. Listen, I'm a good time. I'm a good time, oh. All the time. Who bring you out? I'm a good time. My friends know that. And that's not hiding nothing. That's just who I am. I've always been a good time, right? Because I didn't a lot of shit I didn't have to worry about. So I ain't have a choice but to be a good fucking time. Growing up, I was always a good time to hang around. Right? Whatever it is, we gonna make you do what it do. Always a time is always had fucking with me. Huh? Because I love it here. I love life. Confidence is grounded. Confidence is clear. There's no listen, there's no gray with me. There's no gray spot with me. It's either black or white. Confidence doesn't rush. Confidence doesn't compete. I talked about y'all. Talked about that last night. What did I tell y'all? Huh? I don't compete. There is no competition. People, and that sound arrogant. They say, what you mean? There's no competition because bitch, I don't compete. I don't how if I don't compete, there's no competition because I win every day. I don't what the fuck I'm competing for. Whatever's for me is for me. I support other people, other spiritual readers. I support other life coaches. I support other people who do the same shit I do. You know why? Because what's for me is for me. And that's okay. So I don't have to compete with you. I can still applaud you and praise you. I'm confident in who I am. The people that's for me gonna be for me. The people that's for you is gonna be with you. And we can both come up together. Right? I don't need applause. When I do certain shit, I don't get online and talk about it. Oh, yes, I paid this lady's rent. I don't get online and talk. I don't need applause for it. You understand me? Because the ability to do something for someone else, listen, the ability to do something for someone else that is life changing is enough for me. I don't need applause for that. I'm just happy that I was in a position to do it. And I don't over explain. I'm not going to sit here and try to get you to see things my way. You are entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. And that is okay. That's confidence. Let's talk about arrogance. Arrogance is loud. Arrogance can be loud vocally. It can be loud with the personality. It can be just loud. It's defensive. It's very defensive. Right? Arrogance performs. Arrogance talks over others. Arrogance needs validation. Huh? And arrogance mask insecurity. I'm gonna talk about it. What is it? It's loud. Huh? The way you treat other people fucked up. That's loud. I've seen it happen. Huh? I've seen it happen even when you don't know. Listen, even when you don't know. Listen, even when you don't know that other people are watching you watching. I've seen how people treat other folks. I've seen how somebody standing outside the gas station, a man in a wheelchair at the right up here at the gas station at the corner, well, over here by where look we live. I keep on saying Cardinal's house where we live. That man sits outside the gas station. He don't ask for no money. He just say, "Hey, how you doing?" He compliment the ladies. That man just happy to be alive. He's in a wheelchair. And I've seen people tell him, "Hey, I ain't got no change for you." He never asked you for none. He just simply said, "Good morning." That's arrogance. That's arrogance. You don't know what this man have. This man might enjoy doing that. I've seen it, right? So one day I was coming out the gas station and God had told me to buy a couple of little scratch offs. Clock that T. And I had won a couple dollars. And you know what I did? I don't never, here's the deal. Thank you. Thank you, Rico. I never really have money on me. Like, I never really keep dollar bills on me. That's just period. I really don't. But I had money because I went and cashed in my tickets. And when I came out, when I walked in, the man had gave me a compliment. I said, "Sir, thank you. I appreciate it." I said, "You always compliment me every time I come." And he said, "Well, you're always just a ray of sunshine." I said, "I appreciate that." And when I walked out, I handed the man some money. Now, how much money is none of y'all business? I handed the man some money. And he said, "You don't have to do that. I didn't ask you for it." I said, "You don't have to." I said, "Now you have a blessed day. Whatever you want to do with it, sir. Have a blessed day." He said, "I didn't ask you for nothing." I said, "You don't have to. God told me to do it. Have a blessed day." And I got in my car, and that was it. And when I see this man again, I ain't gonna be like, "Remember me? I'm the one that gave you the money. What you do with that money I gave you?" Absolutely the fuck not. Here you go, sir. Stay blessed. Stay down. Stay up, King. And that's that. I want to say this to say that. If you have been afraid to speak up because you don't want to seem arrogant, you've been confusing confidence with ego. Some of y'all don't want to speak up at work because you're like, "Well, I don't want to act like I know. I don't want to be a know-it-all," but maybe you do know it all. And maybe some people need to learn from you. Maybe you can teach your manager something. Maybe you do need to be in leadership. Stop holding back because of what it seemed like. That's you shrinking. That's you being invisible. Because the same people that hold back the things that they know and don't want to say it out loud are the same people who complain that they don't have no that they not getting the respect they need at work. Listen, tell me I'm lying. The same people who hold back from saying what they got to say at work are the same people who be like, "Yeah, I don't get no respect," and they unhappy with their jobs. Say it. Somebody need to hear it. You might have the next greatest idea, but nobody will know until you say something. I want to say this. Confidence doesn't announce itself. It introduces itself. I'm gonna say this. Confidence doesn't announce itself. It introduces itself. And I want you to know the right people are relieved when you speak clearly. The people that you're trying to impress, they are relieved when you are being your authentic self. I learned that at work many moons ago. There was when I was working at DART, Dallas Area Rapid Transit. I was a supervisor in customer service, and they had just hired a black CFO. And everybody was just up. Of course, black women were excited, like, "Oh man, with the second in charge is a black woman." Oh, everybody was all so excited. And so we had went to a meeting, all the managers, to, hear her talk and see what she had to say. So when we was coming out the meeting, it was myself and my manager, God rest her soul, Cindy Hill. And I heard the woman was from Pittsburgh. So me being from Ohio, I walked up to her. I said, "I heard you from Pittsburgh." And she said, "Well, yes, I am." I leaned in. I said, "So where your mustache at?" My manager was mortified. My manager turned, she was brown skin chocolate. She turned white. And the lady looked at me. She said, "Excuse me." I said, "Where's your mustache at?" And she looked at me. I said, "I'm from Cleveland." And she bust out laughing. She said, "I like you." She said, "Girl, I shaved that thing off years ago." She said, "What's your name? Where you work at? Come see me sometime." And when I tell you that, listen, when I tell you that I formed a relationship with this woman that my manager was so jealous of, people was like, "How did you get that close to her?" Because I am who I am. And I understood that if she was from Pittsburgh, at some point, ma'am, you had a mustache. If you don't know that most women that come from any of the great Chicago, Detroit, we all got mustaches. Philadelphia, mustache. They got a hijab on, mustaches under there. Okay, we are born with mustaches and we cut them off. Some of us do, some of us don't, and give us flavor. Shut up. Hmm? But this was me introducing myself. That was me letting her know. The people who laughing, they got mustaches. Yeah, we got a little peach fuzz. Okay, you need it for the weather. All the women in there laughing, they know they got one too. You gotta have a little peach fuzz for the wintertime. I got a little bit. I line it up sometime. I want y'all to ask you a question. What is the what is the one thing that you have been holding back from saying? I want y'all to put it in the comments. What is one thing, Tiffany, you got a mustache. What is one thing you have been holding back from saying? Tiffany got a mustache. Kai, you got a little mustache too. What is one thing you have been holding back from saying? I want you to put it specifically in the comments. Say thank you. Put it, no, don't just say how I feel. Put it in there. Let it go. I'm telling you, that's why my skin be so clear. Because I say whatever the fuck I want to say. Let it flow. That's what they said. Yeah, okay, Kai, whatever. You had a mustache. I saw your great pictures. Mustaches are sexy. Okay. So is leg hair. I deserve success. What else? What else? Listen, I'm too old for dumb shit. What else? What is one thing you've been holding back from saying? Give me something that you want to tell somebody. No, fuck what you want to tell yourself. You beat yourself up every day, bitch. Listen, tell me something that you want to tell somebody. I'm ready to move on and be in peace and deserve the love I give out. Tell me something. You say how I feel about these other lying ass affiliates lying about making it harder on us than we are truthful. Listen, tell me something you want to tell somebody. Yes, I want to make it. Yeah, you talking about these line ass affiliates who be having face, the women who have the face injections, but then they get on here and say this shit is making them they under eye circles. Please, bitch, you just had a fucking, you just had some Botox. Uh, what is one thing you've been holding back from saying? Can't nobody say it. Can't nobody say it. Huh? So only one person said, two people said something. It's 115 of y'all watching me, watching y'all. You want to tell somebody to stop the complaining, be more specific about it. Who? I need money, financial help in crisis. You say, I don't want to talk about the past. Tell somebody that shit. I don't want to do it. Stop doing shit you don't want to do. I'm really a dope ass person. Tell somebody that shit. I'm dope in real life. I tell people that all the time. Kai say that shit. I'm dope in real life. I'm her. Is you crazy? You want to tell somebody to do your job? Tell them. You say I got fired from my job for talking my truth, and you didn't want to. You didn't need to be there, huh? Do what's best for you. Tell a person. My favorite line is, listen, if you love it, if you like it, I love it. Huh? You said Nora said just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I don't know it. I'm tired of working hard. I want ease and luxury. You better tell somebody. I tell bitches, if you like it, I love it, ho. I got fired because my kids got special needs. There you go. I say what I mean, so deal with it. There you go, Felicia. Woo! Stop acting like you my friend. Come on, pink lady. Yes. Don't your hoes feel amazing? Marsha said, leave me the fuck alone. Woo! Don't you hoes feel amazing? Who feels? I feel good. Do y'all feel good? I feel amazing. Huh? I go outside every day and I tell the dog next door what I want to say. I go outside every day and I talk shit to the dog next door because I know he want to bite me. And I look at him, I say, Chico, that's not his name. I said, I know you want to jump that gate. Sit your ass down. Stop all that goddamn barking. Sit down. Every day I say that to Chico. And I feel good about it. And Chico be waiting for me. Chico come to that gate and say, I say, sit your ass down, Chico. Stop all that goddamn barking. I'm on live. I don't know if his owners hear me or not, but it feel good to me. Then I get in my car and go to Starbucks. Hmm? You see how this works? Don't y'all feel good? Now, let's talk about how to do message mapping. Huh? I harass the dog next door. Bitch, I have nothing better to do. Nothing. I harass the dog. Listen, this is a good life. Listen, soft girl luxury ain't got shit to do with what you got on your body. Soft girl luxury ain't got shit to do with what you drive. Cause a lot of these hoes is working hard for them cars. God damn it, I am too. Listen, the simple fact that I can go outside with my house shoes on, my Friday after next house shoes, okay? And talk shit to the dog next door as part of my daily routine. Get in my car, drive 20 minutes to Starbucks to get two things. Then go up to Cardinal, find Cardinal somewhere on his motherfucking route. Okay, talk shit to Cardinal. I pull up on Cardinal to get kisses with Starbucks on my breath. Ain't bought him shit. Okay, he out here working hard, and I pull up on him to get kisses. Okay, fuck with him on his route. And then I come home and teach y'all something and cuss y'all out. God is good. And then I put my headscarf on, lay on the couch and watch Judge Mathis until my appointments. That's soft life for me. I'm living my best life. Huh? I called Cardinal and fuck with him about the Dallas Cowboys. Life is good. Life is great. Hmm? Listen, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Let's talk about message mapping. I'm gonna teach y'all something. Let's talk about message mapping, okay? Thank you, Diamond Duchess. Listen, life is great. I don't do shit. But here's the deal. I've been doing it at my old house. I used to lay in the bed. Listen, at my old house, everybody had keys to my house. Listen, I want y'all to understand this. My life did not get great because I got a man. He just added on to my greatness. I've been doing wonderful shit. At my old house, before I got with Cardinal, I would lay in the bed. Everybody had keys to my house. Everybody named Mama had keys to my house. I went to Home Depot, give me 12 keys. Everybody had a key to my house. They would just let themselves in. Okay. They name was they checked in with the security guard at the gate. They came in. I would be laying in the bed, okay, watching my 80 screen, whatever the fuck that TV is, monstrous. Dip the Dick and said, that's my house. Listen, watching that big ass TV in my room, listening to the sound of the pool, my people in my house working. The work is getting done. Listen, the work is getting done. I'm laying in the bed. I hear everybody out there. Listen, I hear everybody out there. I'm laying, he said, that's my house, my pool. I'm laying in the bed, listening to the sounds of the pool outside my window, watching wherever the fuck I want to watch on TV. Ain't nobody talking to me. They just gonna wait until I start playing that song. I will start playing I Ain't Got No Panties on the dance floor on all the Alexas in the house. And that's how people knew. Malika said that big ass TV, laying in the bed watching my big dumb ass TV, okay? On the phone harassing y'all baby daddies. Hello? Huh? And then at certain time, if I have to pee, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go out in a robe on. I ain't fully dressed in a robe. Miss Brenda would have me a cinnamon roll from the local bakery and two pieces of fat ass bacon, cinnamon roll and bacon with some coffee. And I would get up, do my rounds around the house. How everybody doing? Y'all good? I would have packages by the door. Huh? Temu and Amazon hated me. I had packages by the door. Who the fuck gonna open up these packages? I never went upstairs because that was too much work. And then 9 times out of 10, after I made my rounds, y'all good, I would go back in my room. I would go get in my fucking pool and just be. Now, listen, it doesn't matter where you are. It don't matter if you got $1 million house or you live, or listen, it don't matter if you got a gate to get in, security, or you need security bars. It's all in your mind. It's how you make it. I'm trying to teach you how to be a winner. Let's talk about message mapping. Let me get back on track. Message mapping means you know what you're saying before you say it. No rambling, no trauma dumping, no over explaining. I'm going to teach y'all how to map out your messages. Some of y'all need to talk to y'all big head ass kids and you need to go in there and talk to them. Listen, all that cussing and fussing, them kids don't respond to that. They don't give a fuck about that. They listen to that all day, every day. Right? on the radio, with the songs that they play. Sometimes you got to be very clear about it. So let's talk about your core message, right? Number one, my core message. Somebody put that in the comments. What do you need to communicate? Number one, my core message is this. I need to communicate. Is it a boundary? These are the kind of core messages you can have. First of all, you need to explain what the fuck am I trying to say, bitch? Is it a boundary, a request, an offer, a decision, or a correction? There's five type of core messages that we can have: a boundary, a request, an offer, a decision, or a correction. Huh? And whatever the fuck it is, it needs to be one sentence. Huh? One sentence. I think somebody said that. Stop fucking with me. That's one sentence. You see, that's my core message. Stop fucking with me. My core message is what? Stop fucking with me. That's my core message. That could be, I think Marsha said that over there. She said, I want to tell people leave me the fuck alone. So what is my core message? That's a boundary. Stop fucking with me. A request. I want to watch for Christmas. Core message. An offer. I want to offer you a job with seeing me in 2026 as my virtual coordinator. Right? A decision. Listen, I decided not to go to China in January. It's one message. Listen, one sentence or a correction. Listen, I was wrong for calling you. Nah, let me shut up. I was wrong for calling your mama a hoe. A correction. Okay? I was wrong for calling your mama a hoe. You see, that's a core message. Now, let's talk about step number 2 is your intention. Right? We got it. So we got our core message. Now we talking about our intention. This is what do I want the other person to understand when I say this? Do I want them to understand the respect? Do I want them to have clarity, alignment, or is this a resolution? Right? Stop fucking with me. That could be alignment, clarity, all of it. What do I want the other person to understand? What is my intention when I say this? Am I trying to see clarity? Am I giving you a resolution? Am I saying, hey, this is respect? We need respect here. What is it? Let's talk about your delivery style. So we got your core message is one sentence. Your intention is what, listen, this is what you want the other person to understand when you say it. And then we talk about your delivery style. So you pick one delivery style. Do you want to be calm and direct? And stop fucking with me is calm and direct. Ain't nothing hostile about it. You see, I said that, I say it in a smile. Stop fucking with me. You see what I'm saying? That's calm and direct. Do you want to be warm and firm? Hey girl, stop fucking with me. That's warm and firm. Hey girl, stop fucking with me. That's warm and firm. Do you want to be professional? To whom it may concern, I don't stop fucking with me. Compassionate but clear. Listen, I know you're going through a lot of shit, right? You just lost your husband, but I need you to stop fucking with me. You see how they saying, bitch? I acknowledge what you're going through, right? But stop fucking with me. So, what is your delivery style? Is it calm and direct? Is it warm and firm? Is it professional? Or is it compassionate but clear? Right? That's number 3, your delivery style. And you only pick one. See, when you start trying to incorporate 6, 7 different delivery styles, that's when the message becomes a little bit too fucking much. Hold on, y'all. This fan got it colder than the hole in here. 1 second. Let me see. We just gonna do that. Shit got weird. Shit got weird. It got cold in here. All right. You said you're trying to be serious today. This is serious. This is serious. And let's talk about your non-negotiable. What ain't serious about this? This is your number 4 is your non-negotiable. What outcome am I unwilling to negotiate on? You got to get, before you say what the fuck you gonna say, you have to decide what outcome am I unwilling to negotiate on? What outcome? If one of the things that you're unwilling to do is over explain yourself, if you're gonna tell somebody a no, I'm not about to sit up here and explain this to you, bitch. I'm not about to sit up here and tell you my business. That's a non-negotiable. I'm not gonna sit up here and go back and forth with you. I'm not doing that. That's your non-negotiable. And then you have your closing statement. Your closing statement is how I end without apology. Stop apologizing. Yes. Hey, girl, stop fucking with me. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, stop fucking with me. Let's talk about your closing statement, right? This is how you end it without an apology. This is what works for me. That's a closing statement. This is what works for me. Or this is a decision I've made. I'm not about to explain to you the fuck I'm talking about. This is a decision I made. Or this is what I expect going forward. That's how you talk to them kids. This is what I expect going forward, right? And when you do things like this is how you stop rehearsing conversations in your head and start leading them. See, a lot of us trying to think about what do we want to say? How am I going to say it? The whole, I'm going to say this, the whole basis of what you're going to say is to benefit the other person. What? If you have to reject somebody or tell somebody no, stop trying to think about, well, how can I say this so they don't feel bad? They are going to feel bad because you're not giving them what they want. It's called rejection. It's a part of everyday life. I'm not going to be like, oh, how am I going to say this so they don't feel a certain type of way? My granddaughter said she wanted another iPad. You let somebody fuck up your iPad? I'm not buying you an iPad. Be careful. The end. People gonna be like, well, you could have said it better than that. What better way to tell you I'm not buying you another iPad? What better way to say you letting somebody else fuck your shit up? This is a lesson you gotta learn. What better way could I have said that? Huh? Anything else? All she wanna hear is she getting an iPad. All she wanna hear is that grandma gonna buy her another iPad. I'm not. Knock it off. Okay, so let's talk about this right now. Every day, do y'all feel how many people felt lighter? How many people felt better after saying what they want to get off their chest? I said, put one thing in the comments you want to say to somebody. How many of y'all hoes felt better? How many people feel good? Like, I feel good about that. That's how I feel every day when I talk to y'all. I'm like, I feel amazing. I just told this to get her life together, and I hope she take heed. Listen, you said facts about to do that today with your youngest. You feel good? Amazing. See, I know I'll be on the right track because God let the air out my chest. Huh? I'll be on the right track when I get to belching. Y'all feel good, right? All right, here's the deal. I do not listen. After today, listen, first of all, this is one day at a time. Don't think your whole mindset gonna change overnight. It's not. That's why I do these classes every day. That's why I do the classes every day. Don't think your mindset just gonna miraculously change overnight. You about to be a bad bitch. You're not. Okay, but we're gonna take this day by day. I want you to know that starting today, you do not have to be, listen, you do not have to be afraid of your voice anymore. After today, you don't have to be afraid of your voice anymore, right? You are not shrinking. You hoes, listen, honey, y'all shrunk the kids. Y'all hoes should have been extras. The way y'all shrink in front of certain situations, shrink in front of your family, shrink when, yeah, y'all gonna go to Christmas and go from being 39 back to 9 years old because your auntie talked crazy to you. We not doing that. Listen, and you are not explaining yourself to death. Stop trying to get people to see shit your way. Huh? What is the favorite? What's my favorite line? You got it. I don't explain shit to nobody. I said what I said. And if you don't get it, if you don't ask for clarity, you got it. Okay. Okay. You got it. Listen, you got it. Bitch, you got it. I saw my mama had sent me a text. She said something to me, and I started to go back and forth with her. And I was like, you got it. Listen, I can't go back and rewrite history. I can't go back and be like, no, I'm not about to, girl. So make sure. So here's the deal. Well, I'm gonna say this. Let me not say it's free. So you have to be part of my super fans. Super fans, I want to say is $4.99 a month right now. $4.99 for the first month, and then it's $9.99. So join the super fans because I'm about to turn this live over to a super fan only live. And then I'm gonna let y'all come up and we're gonna do some free coaching. Right? I want you to, while y'all are signing up for the super fan, go ahead and click the link. I want you to say this: my voice creates overflow. Wherever you are, say it with your chest. My voice creates overflow. My voice creates overflow. I speak with clarity and confidence. Huh? I speak with clarity and confidence. I no longer minimize my needs. Stop doing that. I no longer minimize my needs. And what I say matters. Don't just say where you are, Marsha, for right now. What I say matters. What I say matters. I need y'all to say that. What I say matters. Huh? Tell your kids that. I just put it at the bottom of the screen, Rolanda. It came to the bottom of the screen. It said something about help me with my goal, join the super fans. When you project yourself clearly, the world adjusts. Huh? A lot of y'all, when y'all first come on my live, y'all thought I was crazy. Now let's take a poll on that. How many people watched my live for the first time? Like, this lady crazy as fuck. How many people thought that for the first time? Let's talk about it. How many people thought that for the first time? This lady crazy as hell. It's okay. I'm nuts. Who thought that? How many people came? How many people came to my live the first time? Like, I know you fucking lying. You listen, just say yes or no. You ain't got to explain it. You say just a little bit, but real. No, you ain't got to say just a little bit, but real. If it's a yes, it's a yes. You ain't got to tell me you like it. Listen, that's why I say y'all stop over explaining yourself. I asked y'all one question. It's just a yes. If you came across my live and you was like, this lady crazy as hell, because I know the way I talk is a little different. It's just a yes. And that's okay. You don't have to be like, but I thought, no, it's just a yes. Yes or no. It's okay. Guess what? You are correct. The way I speak is unconventional when it comes to being a life coach, when it comes to being spiritual, when it comes to hearing from God. To say I hear from God and cuss you out in the same breath is unheard of. It's unheard of. A lot of people now I see a lot of more people doing it, but that's neither here nor there. But initially, I had never watched somebody who did talked about God and then call you a raggedy bald head hoe. But here's the truth about that. When you project yourself clearly, the world adjusts. Something in you said, this woman is crazy, but she real. This woman is crazy. She talk crazy, not crazy. You think I talk crazy? I am crazy. This woman talk crazy as fuck, but I'm here. She's speaking to me. Guess what? Because I project myself clearly. I don't bullshit you. I don't sugarcoat you. How I am, who I am right now, is how I am in real life. There's no, so some people will be like, oh girl, you ain't gotta do all that. We not on TikTok. Bitch, what? What? Who I am now is who I am tomorrow, who I was yesterday. And that's why people come in. Listen, that's why people come in. That's why people stay. That's why people sign up for coaching. Other people, when y'all refer people to me, they be like, girl, you pay for that shit. I've been sitting in the beauty shop and people will ask me what I do or hear me talking or whatever. Maybe I go live from the shop or I answer y'all text message questions while I'm sitting in the chair. And other people be like, girl, people pay you for that shit. Bitch, you should sign up too. And they be like, what? I don't know. People pay you for that. Again, I'm not for everybody. Right? But if you stay around, I promise you, listen, if you stay a while, give me 5 minutes, ho. If you stay a while, you might learn something. Huh? People like, they pay you for that? Bitch, and your husband sleeps with you, but here we are. The fuck? All right, one more time for the one time. Let me see if it'll do it. We are about to go ahead and do the super fan. So I'm about to put it. It says, help me reach my goal. I don't know if it's going to let me pin it or not. I just pinned one in the last 5 minutes. You say, how can you tell if you already a super fan? You won, Kai. We about to see right now. Because what I'm going to do,